This is Max Ignatius Atlas, day 53, year of change. Change your perception, change your life. Everything for today's activities is in the blog link below. Be sure to check it out, comment, like. Loving it, guys. Loving your participation. Loving the emails I'm getting through the website. It's keeping me going on this year of change. I'm certainly seeing body and mind modification in all the right ways. Don't get me wrong, life is still throwing shit at me. But instead of sitting there dwelling negatively and not taking accountability, pointing fingers, saying he said, she said, not anymore. I am owning my shit, and it is very, very healthy. I'm sleeping better. My skin's better than ever. I'm running further, faster, working harder than I've ever done in years and years and years, and it is unbelievable. I'm 39, going on 40, and I have to say, I don't feel it, guys. I'm not saying I'm some kind of bloody superstar, not by a long stretch, but these small changes, these small nuances in daily life, by taking accountability, it is unbelievable what you can do. You see, it's all about what you want. What do you really, really want? You're put here on this earth, you're given a chance to experience more than 100 lifetimes can see. So what we need to do is work out what the most we can get out of this life. And what I'm telling you is that if you start right now taking accountability, writing things down, looking at your meal plans, looking at your diet, looking at your exercise, but more importantly, looking how you perceive the world. Because what I'm finding on this metamorphosis I'm undertaking is that it's all about my perception and the way I perceive things into how it affects me. Choosing to think differently can actually free you from almost madness, perpetual anxiety. The whole game is rigged, designed to keep you under some form of control, some kind of conformity. I mean, who said? You think when the Vikings invaded England back in the day, or you think when Queen Boadicea made her stand against the Romans, you think back then that they were like, oh, so this is what you do. You wake up, you eat, you go to work, you pay your taxes, you go home, you drink alcohol, you eat shit, you do that for 65 years, and then you retire, and then you die. Do you think our ancestors thought like that? Or do you think that they focus more on the moments? They focus more on what they can do. Now, obviously, a lot of that was out of survival. I'm not trying to say it was good back then, because it wasn't. The world we are living in now is the best we have ever had it. The technology, the medicine, the choices we have, the access to food, the access to clean water. The world is slowly lifting out of poverty globally. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still got problems. And I am damn sure I'm glad that I was born in a Western country, because people that are disadvantaged through no fault of their own have a much harder time than me, by a long way. But each and every one of them can drag themselves hand by hand, fingernail by fingernail, out of hell and into the light, because it depends how badly you want it. I accept my privilege that I've already had a head start, but that doesn't mean it's easy. No, it doesn't, because the way I perceive things previously could have been right off. Because what I am actually finding is, if you and I take accountability, also don't read between the lines unless it's absolutely necessary or in your, advantage to do so. Just take things as they are, but challenge it within yourself. And if you believe that there's something you want to be involved in, then go for it, and go for it with 2 hands and 2 feet. But if you have doubt, then don't let someone drag you along on something you don't want to go to. So let's say right now you're studying for an exam, yeah? And your mate is calling you up saying, come on, man, come on, Jimmy, let's go out, get smashed, smash a few birds, drink all night, party. And you're like, well, I really want to do this engineering degree. And there's only you that can decide if you want to sit down and do what it takes to get what you want, or you want short-term gratification The year of change is about delayed gratification over short-term gratification, and I believe it is solid foundations for a better life. And we're day 53 now, which is unbelievable. And just in the 53 days, my entire life and the way I see it is already changing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still fat. I've still got work to do, and I am far from the finished product. But books I've had on the back burner for years are back in the making. I'm blogging regularly. I'm taking accountability. My house, I've painted ceilings. I've undertaken roof repairs. And all of which I've been putting off because I couldn't be arsed. Whereas now I write it down and I just do it. I make the time. Also, eating clean, eating healthy. I have to say, you will feel a lot better. And most importantly, make time to sleep. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. This is my year of change. Thanks for coming along with me. Max, out.